Hi, it's Tracey Campbell here today for Confessions of a Paper Addict Design Team. Today I'm going to be using the carousel cut file. It is a gorgeous cut file. It's absolutely beautiful. It's very detailed and is quite fun to back. It is one of the cut files that you can play with and manipulate and change to the size. I think it is one that deserves to be big, so I've cut it quite big. I reckon it's about 10.5 inches by 11 inches. It fits along the 12 by 12 paper quite wonderfully. It takes up most of the room. Well, that's how I've created it for this layout anyway. What I am doing now, I'm just trimming down some paper to back the cut file. So I've drawn on the inside of the cut file where the little shape has been cut out, and I've used a pencil and cut around the inside and then trimmed it down with about 1mm on the outside of that pencil line. Now that millimetre gives a little bit of a border, and it's where I actually adhere the paper to the cut file after I put the glue on. So it's a little bit of a lip to catch the glue and make it stick to the cut file. I've picked quite a few different colours, and I am backing the top and the bottom at the same time in the same colour. So this has given me a bit of a balance to the cut file. So what I'm doing to the top, I'm trying to mirror image on the bottom so that it doesn't look lopsided or I don't miss a colour. So just using the pencil and then just trimming it down to get to the right shape. I've picked a few different colours. My inspiration for the colours for the carousel is actually based on the photo that I've picked. I've got a couple of different photos of my girls riding a carousel horse. We were up in Darwin, and just before we left Darwin, when we were living there, we went to a restaurant, and on the veranda of this restaurant was this old beautiful carousel horse. So the girls actually, while we were eating, they were playing on the carousel horse, having a wonderful time, so I had to get some photos of it. And the horse is actually a purple horse. It's a quite dark purple. In the photos it looks a little bit bluey, but being that it is purple, I decided to go with that purple as the inspiration. So I suppose it's more indigo than anything. So I've used that indigo dark colour, which stands out a bit from the other colours that I've picked, but because I am teaming it at the top and the bottom, it is balancing out. Anyway, you'll see when you see all of it backed. What I'm doing now, I'm tracing quite a few different shapes in one hit, and when I do this, I number them. So I number the inside of the pattern paper, but I also number the edge of the shape where it sits. So I'll end up going 1 sticks on 1, 2, 3, and so on. I do this because I have before cut out a few different shapes, drawn in shapes and cut them out, and then when it goes time to stick them, I get them all confused and don't end up sticking the right shapes and have to cut out more because one shape doesn't fit where I thought it did. Yes, I'm not very organised, and I don't know. Sometimes I do things that even confuses myself. I'm using a white glue pen. It's a tacky one, so it gives me a little bit of a time to move it around and slide it along if I need to, or completely peel it up and put it down. But I do have to work quick because this glue pen dries quite quickly. All right, and so just balancing the colours. So yep, the same colour at the bottom as I'm doing on the top. Just balancing the colours for the carousel, just making sure that I meet the same colour in the pattern papers. For example, this pattern paper on the reverse has got pinks and blues and the dark colour, so as I've used them, I make sure that when I look at the pattern paper for the top, that I get the similar colour in as well. No, just trimming off the excess that shapes and bits that don't fit, or you can see, making sure it all goes together well. Now, I hope you can join us next month in March. It's Confessions of a Paper Addict's birthday, so there's something special happening. So make sure you pop into the Facebook page and have a little bit of a sticky beak and see what's going to happen. It's going to be fun. Also, Virginia's got some new classes. So hop onto the Etsy store, have a look at her classes. They're all rainbow inspired. You get the PDF files, you get exclusive cut files for the classes, and the videos to watch Virginia make these wonderful creations and layouts just for popping in and signing up for the shop or the lessons. Very good value, very, very good value. Anywho, on to my backing. I'm not going to show you how I've backed it all because it actually took me about 3 hours to back the whole carousel cut file. The girls came in and out as I was doing it, and we had quite a few good conversations, and they helped me pick some of the colours because I thought I had enough colours picked for the whole cut file when I first started, but as I made my way through and used the pattern papers, I realised that it was actually more detailed than I had first thought, so I had to rethink what colours I wanted to use. So what I'm doing now, you can see I'm actually tracing the inside of the horse, and what I've decided at this stage is that the two outside horses, because you can't see all of them, as the third horse is, or the horse at the front is kind of hiding the bits of the other horses. As the carousel goes around, you can see, you know, when you're looking at it, you can see one at a time and bits of the others. Well, that's what it's doing. So, long way to explain that. I've decided that the two outside horses are going to be a lighter colour. They're going to be the same colours, and the full-on front horse is going to be a different feature horse. So it's going to be a different colour than the other two. And I've used the darker colour purple again for the horse's manes on the outside, and then just popped the little bit of the lighter pink over it. Now this is a feature horse. Now it is going to actually be a purple glitter horse. It's a glitter sticker paper. I have no idea where I got it from. I've had this sheet of paper or glitter sticker stuff for many, many years. And I've used it once before because there was a bit cut out of it, but I have no idea what for. But anyway, so I've decided to use it on this carousel. It's actually, it turned out quite nice. You can't actually see it very well in the video, but hopefully my close-ups later on you'll be able to see it. I don't take the backing off because I don't, otherwise it'll be sticky on the back, and I didn't want that. I probably could have done it when I was sticking it down. You can see the purple there. So she's fully back now. So I've decided that I'm going to play with the photos. I should have maybe shrunk the photos down a little bit or not made the carousel as big as what I did, but I love the size of the carousel. So I have a play and then decide I'm going to actually only use one photo, and it's a photo of the two girls on the horse. And I matte the photo with 3 different colours. So I've used the glitter, I've used the darker purple, and I used a pink. I used some 3-dimensional foam to pop it up off the page a bit to give it a bit of dimension, and I've stuck it to the right, as you can see, angled. I've pulled out some older thickers now, and I didn't have any S's left, So what I am doing is trimming down a letter, a number 8 and a number 6 to make 2 S's. So don't throw those stickers away, trim them down, make up extra letters from the letters that you've got. You can create all sorts of little letters if you just use your imagination, and it helps use up all those stickers properly. And just having a bit of a play, I'm balancing the title over on the right side because the left side of the layout is quite heavy and quite full of the carousel. So I thought I'd balance it up and pop it all over to the right. I've called the title Enjoy the Ups and Downs. And there she is, just about finished. I am going to add a little bit of bling, so I'm going to put the bling gems in the center of the flowers, a bit of extra decoration, and then pop some along the trimming as well. So some little dots all the way along. Give it a bit of more sparkle to go with the glitter horse. And now I've just grabbed a glitter pink pen, and I am going to trace around the outside of the cardstock. I just felt like the edge was too open and it looked like everything was going to fall off the page. So I'm just creating a border around the outside to enclose it all and make it feel a little bit more finished. My glitter pen's drying up a bit, so... And there she is. She's all finished. I really did enjoy this cut file. The detail in it is absolutely beautiful. Probably one of my favourite ones. And there's a few close-ups. So that's the horse on the left, obviously, the pinker lighter colour. And there's the glitter horse, the feature horse. She's beautiful. I absolutely love her. Do like glitter, even if it does end up everywhere. And another close-up of the title and the photo. And thank you for bearing with me. It is quite late at night, so I'm a bit tired, so I apologise for the voiceover, but I hope you like my process video. Please make sure that you pop in to the Confessions of a Paper Addict Etsy store where you can find this wonderful cut file. Goodbye. Thank you.